have here, if this is not the biggest piece of news for this year for the UFC, then I don't know what is. Unless a super fight gets done, then that'll change it. And I know some people are gonna say, hey, what about the UFC White House? That's some big news. Fuck that shit, bro. Nobody gives a fuck. Alright, let's get right into the nitty gritty, the real shit of this deal with Paramount Plus. UFC and ESPN Plus are no longer a thing. UFC and ESPN no longer gonna be working together for the pay-per-views and the fight nights, and the pay-per-view model is just getting completely scrapped. Now every single UFC event is going to be streamed, which I think is a great thing for all of us fans. It means it's a lot more affordable, as we'll see in some of the other articles I have pulled up on the screen here, and it's way more accessible. It's mainly the price that's the big helping factor. But yeah, man, $7.7 billion over the next 7 years, I think is what this deal is. It is starting next year, so they're still going to ride out with ESPN until the end of this year. And this opens a lot of opportunities for the UFC. Like Dana White says, 4 big events, 4 super fight potential with this new deal. And I'm hoping that all this kind of Dana White being sick and tired of the UFC, or it seems like he hates his job, I'm hoping all of that's over now that this new deal has been inked. Yeah, hopefully we're going to see some change in the UFC. This looks like a good start to some change. So let's get right into it. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. Even if it's a hate comment, I don't care. Run up the engagement, Ashi. But yeah, so it was announced today. Paramount and TKO announced historic UFC media rights agreement beginning in 2026. All UFC numbered events and fight nights will stream live on Paramount Plus, with select marquee fights simulcast on CBS. And I think that just means for like the UK and stuff like that. Yeah, full slate of 13 marquee number events, so 13 pay-per-views, 30 fight nights. Please, no more Apex. I wonder what this means for the Apex. I don't know if we got any news on that, but 30 fight nights is a good amount, and I'm assuming they mean crowded fight nights. No more fucking Apex, man, please. I'm kind of sick and tired of that shit. But yeah, we're gonna go over the price. Paramount Plus deal. This is the COO, Mark Shapiro of TKO, so not the CEO. It's not Ari Emanuel that's saying this, but I still trust this guy's word. He says the pay-per-view model is outdated, and the monthly cost of being a UFC fight fan with Paramount Plus is going to be $12.99 per month. Just like a Netflix subscription. Perfect. This is what we need. Listen, sorry, Stream East. It is with Do Svidania, Stream East. No more Russian League, brother. We don't need it anymore. Yeah, and I gotta say, the pay-per-view model has been outdated. If you look at the pay-per-view sales of previous UFC events, I don't think they even show any of the pay-per-view numbers here. Let's see. Let's search up Alex Pereira, because he has been the UFC's star, I guess, current star besides John Jones, but now Jones is retired. Here, let's go to his 1 second. Yeah, see, all the pay-per-view buys not disclosed. None of them have been disclosed, actually. Even the first one with Adesanya, really? That makes no sense. Huh. I guess, yeah. So, as we've been seeing, the pay-per-view amounts have never been disclosed for the past few years. That's because they haven't been selling that well for pay-per-view. Which is unfortunate. But it shows that the model is outdated. They need to step up their game, and streaming it seems to be the future. So they'll rock with that. I'm down with that idea. It's gonna be cheaper for us fans, anyways. Not having to pay for pay-per-views, and now they can really stack cards with this new budget that they've been given. So hopefully we see some fights happen in Africa and Spain. You know, get some world tours going on, some old press conferences like they used to do with the McGregor fights back in 2016, 2015. We need to return to the golden age of the UFC. And I think with this new deal, we can reach heights. The sport can reach heights, which it hasn't met in a long time. Yeah. And then also, if we go here, Dana White says the UFC could hold 4 big events as part of the Paramount deal. Now, I think he means like 4 super fights, which is great. Obviously, the White House event is going to be one of those 4 big events. But with this new budget, man, 7.7 media right agreement with Paramount, it's going to be great, man. I'm really looking forward to it. He says it's possible that Conor McGregor and Jon Jones return. Now, listen, I don't think any amount of money is really going to change those guys' mind. Maybe Jon Jones more so now. But Jon Jones, it really wasn't about the money. It's just about it being Tom Aspinall. He doesn't want to fight Tom Aspinall. McGregor, I don't even think that that they can get him back, because it's not about the money with him for sure, and he's just addicted to partying and doing drugs. So this is some positive stuff to hear from Dana White. You know, you don't really see him that happy as of late. Maybe this deal has put a lot of stress on him, and now he's chilling. But yeah, man, big deal, big UFC deal. I'm looking forward to what we're going to see next. I think tomorrow, after my prediction video for UFC 319, I'm going to look and see if we can start doing some card building for next year, or maybe the end of this year, and look towards the future of the UFC, because stuff is looking good now. And just as I was thinking, man, it is tough being a UFC fan sometimes, you know. It's especially when you see the product quality go down. But now it's right back, baby, and this is a good step in the right direction. I look forward to seeing what they do with this, but I knew I had to report on this as soon as I heard the news. Make a video on it. You don't know how it is. Gotta get the guala. Anyways, thank y'all for watching the video. Subscribe, leave a comment telling me what you think about the new deal, what super fights you're looking forward to. Say it all in the comments. Leave a like on the video, and I'll catch you a lot later. Ciao, ciao.